Jess Glynne expressed her deep unhappiness with the music industry and questioned going back, especially after a backlash against cancellation culture led to death threats. The 34-year-old chart-topping musician expressed her relief that there was a work pause when the pandemic struck in March 2020, saying she was quite relieved and needed hospital care for tiredness following the conclusion of her 2019 world tour. But Glynne claimed she was really scared to go back into the studio, following the untimely loss of a friend and the horrific death of her grandmother from COVID when family visits were prohibited due to pandemic regulations. Glynne faced accusations of transphobia in March 2021 following her appearance on comedian Mo Gilligan's podcast, which sparked a backlash in Canadian culture. As Glynne put it to The Telegraph, "It felt like the world caved in on me. People may be really hostile. It feels like the end of the world when they all get on the same bandwagon after hearing anything. I was thinking, oh my God, I can't breathe. How do I get out?" For a while. Glynne, a bisexual who is in a relationship with former England football player Alex Scott, stated, "I wasn't even trying to criticize the way I said it. Instead, I was just celebrating a community that I love and am a part of. And there were death threats and all these horrible things. Instead of that community being supportive and saying, 'Oh, by the way, Jess, you know what? That word is actually really uncomfortable.'" The vocalist of Rather Be, who at the time apologized, claimed the experience made her cautious about expressing herself in public for a year or two. "I fell in and out of love with music," she remarked. "I was so sad. I believed that people just saw me as a product and not as a human being. After years of being told, I'm not allowed to do this, I have to wear this and go there, I have to be that, I can't say this and I can't do that." Glynne joined Roc Nation, the US entertainment firm founded by rapper Jay-Z, in January 2022. Later, she gave a brief overview of her relationship with Scott, which began in the summer of last year, stating, "I've never hidden who I am over the years. I have a really honest nature. Love, in my opinion, is love. Furthermore, I've never concealed the fact that I've had relationships with both women and men. That's a significant aspect of my existence." Glynne stated that she was just one song away from finishing her third album. She is scheduled to release a new single called Enough. "I want the record to tell a story about vulnerability and power, being brave, and showcasing all facets of who I am," she continued. "It should be done without apology."